Today is just a quick video to try and explain what the situation is with FCC mode on the DJI Avata 2. Now there is a huge amount of confusion around this, and that is because there's frankly some different behaviour happening depending on where you are in the world. Now the idea of this video is to give you an overview of what the situation is today, and I am going to be showing you how you can put the Avata 2 into FCC mode. Before we do that though, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Grey Arrows Drone Club, the team behind Drone Scene, which is a map of places to fly in the UK. They've got a really busy discussion forum. They offer regular competitions and prize draws with thousands of pounds worth of prizes available, and they also offer up to £5 million public liability insurance as part of their membership. They are also going to be doing some giveaways on the DJI Avata 2 as well, and if you're interested in checking them out, there will be a link to their discussion forum in the description. Okay, now just to give you a very brief overview of what the situation is previously before we come on to the Avata 2. Now, with the release of the DJI Avata as well as O3, there was a ham file release that allowed you to put the system into FCC mode if you were in a CE region, but it also gave you additional channels. So for instance, if you were in the UK and Europe and you were in CE mode, using the ham file would put the aircraft and the goggles and everything into FCC mode, increasing the RF power and allowing you full access to manual channels. In FCC regions, whilst you already had access to manual channels, the channels you had available were limited, and if you used the ham file, if you were already in an FCC region, it would allow you to have additional channels available. So for instance, if you used 40 megahertz mode, that would give you extra 2 channels from 1 to 3, and in all the other modes it increased the channels from 3 to 7. It's worth noting, if you were already in the FCC mode, using the ham file wouldn't increase the RF power, it would just give you additional channels, whereas if you're in the CE mode, it would give you both the FCC mode RF power, which is up to 33 dBm, as well as the ability to have those extra channels as well. Now that all worked very nicely, and the assumption was it was going to be the same on the Avata 2. Unfortunately though, that has turned out not to be the case. With the Avata 2, things have been a little bit different. For instance, if you're already in an FCC region, the ham file does actually perform exactly the same way it did before. So for instance, if you're in FCC, if you add the ham file to the goggles SD card, it will allow you to have the additional channels exactly the same as it did on the O3 Air unit or the DJI original Avata. Unfortunately though, for CE users, it isn't doing what it did before, and that is, it is no longer allowing you to select the manual channel mode. It is no longer putting the drone into FCC mode or giving you the additional channels that are available. In CE mode, regardless of what you do, regardless of what remote controller, what mode you set, the ham file is basically being ignored. Now this is what's led to quite a lot of confusion, because you have people in the FCC area saying, hey, the ham file works fine. For them it does, but people in the CE region saying it doesn't. And there is also a bit of confusion around the fact that it seems that early test firmware on the Avata 2 in CE actually did allow the ham file to work, and it is the public release firmware that has blocked it, and that is what is stopping it working today. However, not all is lost, and there is a way of doing it, and that is through an app called Drone Tweaks. Now, just to be crystal clear, Drone Tweaks did give me a license to test their app for free. There may be other apps available on the market later on. Today, Drone Tweaks is the only app that I have personally tested with the Avata 2, and I can confirm that their app does not only put the Avata 2 into FCC mode, it allows it to have the full RF power in FCC, it allows it to unlock the channels, allowing you access to the manual channels exactly the same as it would in an FCC region. What is also interesting is the fact that if you then use the ham file with the Drone Tweaks mod, it will then actually give you the additional channels just as it does in the FCC regions. Now, the way the Drone Tweak system actually works is that you get a modified version of the DJI Fly app for your smart device. It does come as an annual subscription that you can buy for either Android or iOS, and that allows you to then use that modified Fly app with your drone, and it gives you the option to pop it into FCC mode when you connect it. Now, I have done all of the RF testing on this to confirm that it does work, and I can demonstrate that you can see here that it is currently in CE mode with it armed, and then if I actually do the FCC mod, you will then see that RF power jump, and it is outputting a dramatically increased power compared to what we saw in CE mode. I can also confirm that there are some other nice benefits to using this as well. So for instance, whereas in the past on many of DJI's other drones, these kind of mods only work until you reboot the drone, it's been my finding so far that actually this FCC hack via the Drone Tweaks app remains persistent even if you change the battery, and the only time it seems to reset is if you then connect it to the DJI Original Fly app or you reset your DJI goggles. The good thing about this is it means you won't have to fly with your smartphone connected to your goggles all of the time, and in fact you shouldn't need to do this again unless you either connect the official Fly app or reset the goggles back to factory settings or update the firmware in the future. It's really quite quick and easy to see if you are still in FCC mode, because basically you don't have the option for manual channel selection in CE mode. So as long as you have the manual channel selection option available, if you're in CE, you are definitely in the FCC mode on the drone. So that is the situation today. The very basics are, if you want to get FCC mode on the Avata 2, you're going to need something like the Drone Tweaks app. It is a bought app, however, it will allow you to put it in FCC mode in CE. It'll give you both the FCC RF power as well as the FCC channels. And if you want the additional channels, so for instance, not be limited to one channel in 60 or 40 megahertz, you're going to need to use the ham file as well. But those two together is going to basically give you what we had before with just the ham file on the old original Avata. Now, there will be a link to the Drone Tweaks app in the description. I want to say a big thank you to Drone Tweaks for sending it over. I also want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of some of my Avata content, which is Grey Arrows Drone Club. There will also be a link to their website in the description as well. They have a forum, they have insurance. Please do consider checking it out. And finally, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of my Patreons. If you found this video useful, please do consider checking out the link to Patreon in the description. We would not be able to keep making content on this channel without your support. And if you'd like to support us in the future, please do consider checking it out. Anyway, that's it for me. Any questions? Put it down below. Stay safe, and I will speak to you soon.